There are many more or less local phenomena that, were it not for the wide reach of labels like Napalm Records, we would never have known about. Megaherz is one of them, a band that is a reference in Teutonic industrial metal, but which has never achieved widespread appeal like Rammstein. Although they came out with albums at around the same time, Megaherz started first. Still, thanks to their reach, it's a name that has become known in the European underground. In Teufels Namen breaks the 5-year silence and brings us catchy songs that don't revolutionize. In fact, if this album had been released in 2001, it would sound perfectly contemporary. However, what can you expect from a band with a 30-year career? Good songs, and that's exactly what we get here. For those who like that gothic taste that the German language helps, In Teufels Namen has a strong collection of songs that will speak to the heart.
Luis Amaro's project has been very interesting to follow. Initially a relaxed project with a few guests, now in Electric Life, we have a more solid lineup where, in addition to Luis Amaro on guitars, we also have Lucky Sparks on vocals, Rich Gray on bass and David Mendez on drums, as well as Alex Shred on lead guitar for Full Electric, which closes the EP, tasteful, hard and heavy that we never tire of listening to. Waiting to see what the next step will be. In our opinion, LA Project are ready to release their debut album.
This was a nice surprise. Like all good things in life, when you have no expectations and no barriers set up by preconceptions, you're more inclined to like what you probably wouldn't even like. Kill Your TV is an interesting and intelligent, melodic punk rock album. What it lacks in verve and weight, it makes up for with really interesting songs that have huge commercial potential. They were just born in the wrong decade, because I guarantee that in the 90s these songs would have been explosive. Out of step with their times, but with a quality that is timeless. For those who like their punk rock melodic and accessible, this Souls Worn Thin album is a must.
We like the way Radiocrimen think. 10 years into their career and the best way to celebrate? With a punk rock opera, I don't even remember if there was ever a rock opera by a punk band. We have American Idiot by Green Day, but it's not really a rock opera and Green Day aren't really a punk rock band on that album. In any case, Frankie is a passionate album, full of punk anthems that tells the story of John and his metamorphosis into Frankie over 3 acts in 11 songs sung in Spanish and which are highly addictive. For those who don't know the Spanish band, this is an excellent entry point.
Four songs make up this debut album by the Portuguese band Innercircle, which began with 2 friends who decided to record a song together without any expectations or goals other than pure fun. The unexpectedly good reception from the public made the duo want to continue the project, and so the beginning was born. The band took part in the most recent Metal and Azores compilation and have a heavy alternative sound while maintaining a raw and interesting perspective. They still have a way to go, but they have the talent to make it a profitable one for themselves and for those who like this sound.
With their second album, Disillusive Play have raised the bar in a healthy way. Their ability to write great, memorable songs, always with melodic contours that make us focus on Antigone Calamara's voice, which is undoubtedly their trump card, despite having a very solid band behind them. Especially the guitar work. For anyone who likes a mix of hard rock and metal with a lot of melody, this is a must-see band.
Although at first listen Electron's sound isn't the one we choose to listen to the most, their debut, Defiance, surprised us in a positive way. We can say that new metal and the way modern metal has evolved are present here, but the way it fits in with the inspired guitar solos makes us look at them with different eyes. Contrary to what happened at the height of the grunge and new metal movements, the traditional elements are integrated naturally and end up raising the quality of the music much higher. This UK-based Portuguese trio has a bright future ahead of them, and the first step is a solid one.
An excellent debut from this project by Alex Mendes, who had the help of Ju Dorado, bandmates in Antichthon and Existence, Void, on drums and recording, mixing and mastering. Melodic black metal might be the best way to describe it, although the label can sometimes seem misplaced. It's not always black metal, perhaps black and death metal is more appropriate, just as melody isn't always its most important aspect or even its goal, which in the end, after enjoying Night of the Grail, seems rather insignificant, given how powerful and refreshing this album is at the same time, maintaining an organic sound and not really trying to recapture anything. An extremely promising start